from Renee's Garden Adventures, and I just went out into my garden and I harvested these 132 supposed to be super sweet melons, but we have taste tested this melon before, and I have come to the conclusion that it's not very sweet. So I got a suggestion from one of my subscribers, Allotment of the Dead, Jason. He was telling me that I should warm this melon up. So I've cut it open. I have taken all the seeds out. So I'm going to put this on the plate. We're going to stick it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, and then we're going to cut it and taste it. So let's get this prepped and ready to go in the microwave. Guys, I have it in the microwave, and now we're going to set it for 10 seconds and see what that does. So let me close it and let's try it. All right, 10 seconds. I ain't gonna do it for 59 minutes. I'm just gonna watch this until it gets to 50. All right, let's open it up. Let's feel it. It's warm. So now let's cut this bad boy and let's see how it tastes. All right, let me get my tripod so we can set up and give another taste test. Guys, let's cut it and let's see. It's still warm to the touch. All right, now let's do a taste test. Guys, let's do our taste test. All right, Jason, I warmed it up and let's try it out. It does taste a little bit sweeter, but not overly sweet. So warming it up did work. And when I went to go harvest these 132 super sweet melons, they had one had fallen to the ground, and the other, because I harvested 4, the other ones had dropped down into my bucket. So, and you could smell the ripeness. So I understand when you guys talk about how the animals know when things are ripe because of the smell that it gives off. Child, let me tell you, these were permeating the area where I was walking before I even noticed that they had fallen off, because I was over there looking at my okra. And look at my okra. And I didn't go out there yesterday because it was way too hot, and my okra was starting to get big. But this one is almost kind of woody, so I'm going to use this for my okra water. But I definitely have some okra out there that are huge, like this big, and that's not my 16-inch one either. I didn't even have an opportunity to look and see how big that one was, because as you can see, a girl sweating because it is so hot outside. Do you hear me? So I just picked those off. I didn't even have my snippers. I just twisted them okra off their stalks and came on in the house because I was anxious to come and heat these up and see how I enjoyed these warmed up. Because Jason from Allotment of the Dead suggested that I do that. So I did it, Jason. And it brought out a little bit more sweetness, but not a lot of sweetness, if you can understand or follow me when I say that. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of these. And I don't know. I'm going to let my husband try these warmed up and see what he thinks. Because when I let him try for the first time, he was telling me it tasted like a cucumber, which I didn't even think that. I just thought it was refreshing like a melon, like it is, but it just didn't have that sweetness to it. But like I said, warming it up, it did a little bit. It kind of like made the flavor come out a little bit more. But I think it also played a lot because this fruit was really ripe and you can just smell it. The smell, the melon smell, the ripeness. So, like I said, I understand when the critters know, hey, if you don't get this fruit, I'm gonna get it before you. So thank goodness I went out there because these four that I harvested would have not been out there because they were this fruit was sending the signal. I'm ripe. I'm ripe. Whoever gets me first is gonna enjoy some delicious melon. So thank goodness that I was the one that got out there and found this fruit. And the one thing I like about this is the color. Even if I don't grow it again or I don't like it, the color cannot be mistaken. How it's like an autumn fall fruit. It fits in with the colors and stuff like that. This melon right here is to me a showstopper. Why say that? Because the vivid color, the dark colors. You got your rust, you got your mustard yellow. It is a beautiful sight. Look at that. You gotta tell me that this is not something beautiful you would like to go into your garden and harvest. I know I would, because this is beautiful. All right, guys, I just wanted to bring this video to you to let you know that I'm trying this 132 super sweet melon again. And out of 1 to 10, I still, well, I gave it like a 5 last time. I'll bump it up to a 6 because a little bit of the sweetness came out. I still want to grow that Tigger melon because I thought this was a Tigger melon, but Miss Linda from the New Orleans Garden says that's not a Tigger melon. So I still want to um, grow that Tigger melon so I can see how that tastes. All right, because I'm trying to grow my melons. I don't care if they're um, big melons, small melons. I just want to grow a melon that I've never ever tried before every single growing season. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. And Miss Renee will definitely catch you in the next video. All right, I got to go and finish these melons and leave one for my husband. And I'm telling you, just standing over this smell is incredible. This melon, like I say, may not be super sweet like they claim, but the fragrance it gives off is amazing. You hear me? Amazing. So I would at least encourage you to try this 132 super sweet melon just for curiosity's sake. This plant, I say, grows a lot. It's prolific. It has a lot of vines. You guys seen that plant on the side of the corner of my garden by my red garden beds? And that's where I said I don't think I'll ever put anything bushy on the edges because it vines out. And I think too, because the only thing that was containing this fruit and their vines was a big, huge tomato cage. So if I ever grow this again, you're going to need like a cattle panel or a trellis. And I know a lot of you guys love that vision of having some vining go all the way across from one end to the other of your cattle panel. This right here will give you that look. And these hanging down for your cattle panel or your trellis would be beautiful. Just visualize this. These hanging down by their little green stem, just all by all the green foliage that it's surrounded, and you're walking through it. You're talking about an entrance. This will give you that showstopper entrance. I'm telling you, you need to grow this just to say, I grew it, I tried it, and I like it or I don't like it. And if you have grown this, and I know gardening with Lisa, I know she's tried this and she didn't think it was sweet and she won't grow it again. But I know Miss Georgia for Peach Nut Georgia, I knew she grew this and she said she liked it. So there's people out there that's tried it, and now I can be added to that list and say I've tried it as well, and it's okay. Like I said, I give it a 6 out of 10 because I like cantaloupe. You know, you get cantaloupe, and cantaloupe is sweet. That's the type of melon that I'm looking for. And this one is a little sweet. It's not overly sweet. All right, guys. I know you're saying, Renee, you and that melon. Well, I'm just trying to encourage you to try something different next year in your garden. And this smell, woo, child, it is potent. Smells so, so good. And the color will draw you in. Even though it don't, won't be super sweet like a honeydew melon or a cantaloupe, it still has other good features. The color, the design on it, and it grows a lot. A lot, a lot, and a lot. And I didn't have a lot of bug pressure with this plant. I didn't have a lot of animals because over here I got critters. I got Rocky, he didn't mess with it. Raccoons didn't mess with it. Swiper the fox didn't mess with it. Hard Shell Louie didn't mess with it. Who else I got over here? I got Chunky and the crew over here. They didn't mess with it, and the birds didn't mess with it. So I'm just saying, give it a try. All right, guys, I've talked enough. I want to finish eating this melon while it's still kind of warm, and I will talk to you later. Take care, you guys, and don't forget, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Give your girl a thumbs up. Hit that like button, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can see other interesting adventures over here in my garden. All right, guys, take care, and whew, your girl is sweating. Whew, talk to you later. Love you much.